Welcome to an instructional video for presidents in BNI Tampa on how to schedule your new meeting for Zoom. We gave you a way to do this on our training, and I have since learned that based on what we were trying to do, that is not the best method in order to get your meeting done the right way. So there's a very simple way to do this, and I'd like you to follow step by step, and then it will work for every one of your meetings going forward. It's a very important step to do. So you schedule a new meeting. And as you log into your account and you go onto meetings on the side, you'll schedule your meeting. Now you would call this your BNI chapter weekly meeting. And you're going to use your chapter name inside of BNI chapter. You can then describe your meeting if you'd like to. This is a template. By the way, I set up a template. I'm going to show you how to do that because you can use it as a template in the future. But you're going to set this meeting to happen and you're never going to need to mess with it again. So the point of this is you're now going to come here and click on the calendar, choose the day of the week that your chapter meeting is, choose the time of your start time, which would be 7:30 for majority of folks. There are some that aren't. You're going to choose an hour-and-a-half meeting, Eastern time. And here's where it gets interesting. What you're going to do is we did tell you to do a personal meeting ID so that you could have that same link every time. Well, the reality is if you use this registration method, everyone gets registered. They get a reminder emails every time of exactly how to log in, and they don't need to have a personal ID to do it. So what we're going to do is we're going to say this is a recurring meeting, and it happens every week, and it happens every 1 week on the same day. And how many instances is this going to occur? Well, let's go out here and let's say however many we can go out. Let's go to 20 weeks. Will it be that long? Possibly not. But let's go for 20 weeks on it. Registration is required, and you can mark that once attendees register, they can attend any of the occurrences. Because really, we just need their name and email address the one time, and then when they come back every time, it will recognize who those people are. You do not want to require a meeting password because in a meeting password, visitors will not be able to join if that is checked and they don't know the password. You want to have video host with on and participant on for both video. You can offer having telephone and computer audio, so both on there. And then make sure you have this enabled join before host so they're not waiting for you to join the room with them. If you then do that simple steps and click on save, you've now saved yourself a meeting that's going to recur over and over again. You can come down to the bottom and save this meeting as a template, and now you can save this meeting as BNI chapter weekly meeting, and then save the recurrence as well if you want. I would just say save this as a template so you know how to do this again, so you don't have to worry about it. When you save that as a template, it now becomes something that is in your options as a drop-down menu to just make that happen again. Hopefully you'll never have to do this again because that's all it really takes. Now what you do is you share this registration this registration URL. So if you copy this invitation, you can see what it's doing is it's saying, hi there, you're invited to this Zoom meeting on this date and time. Register in advance for this meeting, and it gives them the registration link. So that is the copy, that is where you do your meeting invitation. So if you copy that meeting invitation, you can then open an email. You can click in and paste your invitation. And now what you do is go out to your BNI roster, pull down all the email addresses for your chapter, put them all in the BCC field, send it to yourself as the president. You could CC the vice president and the secretary treasurer if you want, or you just dump everything into BCC, and then you call this your BNI chapter weekly meeting invitation, and you send that to everyone. Now what's going to happen is they're going to click on that link and they are going to register themselves for your meeting. Now when you're in your meeting, you can come into your meeting here, which go back out to your profile, we'll go to your meetings. So when you click on your meetings, you're now going to show that this appointment is your BNI weekly chapter meeting, and it happens 20 times, so there's 20 of them that are going to happen. It's automatically assigned a meeting ID. You don't even need to worry about the meeting ID because that's not what's important. What you do want to know is as you go into your chapter meeting, you're going to be able to see how many people have registered for this meeting. And the emails, and it will actually give you a whole list of the name and email and the date they registered for all of the meeting attendees. So if you have members of your chapter, now you can look at your roster and say, I have 4 members who have not registered for this week's meeting. So that means they haven't put their information in. They're not going to get reminder emails. You want to make sure that everyone is on the list. So you want to call and reach out to those specific members who haven't been able to register. You'll know who they are, and then they can register as well. Now what happens is every time you have a registration, it very, very easily registers. Let me just show you. As you click on this to register someone, now what happens is you're going to put in your name and your email, and I'm just doing this as a test, but look at this. It's registering you for all of the weekly meetings coming up. So you automatically are registering for these times. You click on I'm not a robot, and now when you register, you have actually got it. You can click this button and add it to your calendar. It'll automatically go in. It will send them the email beforehand as well to say, here's where you look. If everyone in the chapter is going, where do we go for this meeting and how do we get it? Well, they're going to get it by an email that comes in to their inbox. So you get your confirmation email, and look at this. Now it tells me that I'm registered for my chapter weekly meeting to my email address, and here's the time, and here's where it occurs the next 20 times. And it tells me I can download this little link right here. It'll put it into my calendar automatically. It'll give me the link to log into. It'll also say you can just click here to join. You can also be able to click here to call in. If at any time you need to cancel, then you cancel that registration by clicking there. But that way it registers everybody one time for all the weeks in the future that it's going to take care of. Hopefully that really helps you get this understanding of how we want to get people involved right from the beginning in the right way, so we don't have to figure out which meeting are you on, which meeting ID are you on, which are you not on. This is just going to set it automatically. And then as a president, what you're going to do is you're going to come into your account. You're going to go into your meetings, and then you just click on start your meeting. It launches Zoom, and you start your meeting right from there. That way you're already logged in and everything's going to be great. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. WhatsApp is by far the best option to do that with. 813-895-2295 is a way to send me a WhatsApp message, and I can respond back to that faster than just about anything else. So hopefully you're using WhatsApp for your chapters, because it's also the way that you can get people some quick information when you need it. And if people get bumped off a meeting, they're going to know. But this way, you don't have to use your personal meeting ID. It's automatically going to assign it for you, and it's going to be the same one every time for that recurring meeting. So hopefully that helps you. This is Spencer Reynolds with BNI Tampa. Have a great day.